morning.
Jesus, I want you. Father, I need you. Lord, I must have you. Can't live without you. Sweet Holy Spirit, this ain't no.
What's up, guys? This is your boy Donald Job, and I'm standing here at Birchwood Legacy Park, where we're going to have Praise by the Pool next week, Friday, the 30th of May at 6 p.m. I'm going to be alongside Grace like Sean Daniel, Chantal Lindsay, Terrance Baynes, and so much more. Guys, tickets only 150 TT. Available at Penny Savers Pharmacy, Combie, and Canaan, and Endeavors in Scarborough. Guys, 6 p.m. next week, Friday, the 30th. See you there.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television. And you heard it, Praise by the Pool. Where would you be? Where will you be for the Praise by the Pool? This morning in studio with me is Bishop Terrance Baynes, and we're going to be talking all things Praise by the Pool. Good morning, Mr. Baynes, and welcome.
Good morning.
Why are you laughing this morning?
Good morning.
The joy of the Lord is your strength this morning. That's right.
Indeed. How are you?
I am well. And so we have these events coming up. I know it's a long weekend and there's so many things happening.
Sure.
And I like this event.
Yes.
I like this event, and it's looking like something I should be at.
Yes.
So talk us through the idea behind Praise by the Pool.
Right.
You hear about pool parties, you hear about all kind of things, but we're praising by the pool. So give us the concept for this event.
Well, Birchwood Legacy Park is a, for want of a better word, an entertainment spot. That is actually, this is the first event that we have in there, pretty much launching the facility. It is run by Lady Sylvia Yates, and of course located down in the lowlands area. Just that street after Wassa, if you're going south, you make the left into the street. It is a very nice, cozy spot for healthy entertainment and social functions and so on, weddings, birthday parties, that kind of thing. I was particularly attracted to this spot because, we have always thought about a spot where persons, especially those who may be of Christian persuasion or may not necessarily like some of the clubs and that kind of thing, a spot where you could have some healthy entertainment, clean entertainment, and so on, food and drink and that kind of thing. So, in an effort to officially launch this spot, we had the conversation about what can we do, and we came up with this idea of doing this Praise by the Pool. And of course the holidays coming up, it's a long weekend and so on, and we want to make this available, not just a spot that people could come, but we launched the facility and promote it that it can be used going forward for different functions and that kind of thing.
So I suppose after patrons come to this event and they see the setup and the layout and how you can use the venue, they can also bring their events to the venue as well.
Of course, it is a fantastic spot for birthday parties. This is a fantastic spot for all those kind of family-oriented social events, and as we're going to do on next Friday, it's a concert spot as well.
Right. And Praise by the Pool, as I mentioned before, you hear about pool parties, you hear about all types of things happening around the pool, and now we're going to praise, right? So there's going to be high praise around this pool, right? So tell us a little bit in terms of some of the persons who are expected to be there, and what will the event look and feel like?
Yes. Well, I mean, again, it speaks for itself, really. It's not a there are different types of events you go. It's not a worship session you're going to where, there's a different kind of setup and a feel, because it is a Christian social experience. I think sometimes we make the mistake to think that Christians do not have a social appetite. They don't have an appetite for entertainment. And I think that is it is a fallacy that sometimes people promote. So we're going to have food, We're gonna have good gospel music that you could move your feet to. You understand? Move your body.
That's
to,
right.
You understand? And it's going to be a fantastic evening. The ambience is exceptional, and of course the artists that we have lined up for the event. We have Gen X, we have Samantha, who has been campaigning in Trinidad for the last few years. She's originally from Lambo. We have, of course, I call her the queen of gospel music in Tobago in this era and this time, Lady Chantel Lindsay. We have Donald Job. Donald has been a consistent man on the landscape. Sean Daniel, everybody know what Sean
Right.
brings, and of course I am in the mix myself to make sure, that I get a taste of the thing.
That's right, that's right. I don't know, I like the difference from what I'm hearing. I'm a
Yes,
Christian too,
yeah.
I always say this on the station,
Yeah,
I don't hide it.
yes.
And the different types of genres of music.
Certainly.
I like the feel. So it kind of sounds to me as if it's a space for everybody.
Sure. And of course, there will be food on sale and that kind of thing. The whole idea is to make the experience a very healthy one and an entertaining one, that kind of thing. I know Christians don't like the word entertainment. I don't know what the word do to them. You understand? To us, let me say, to us. You understand? But Christians need to be entertained as well. There are some times you just need an environment where you could just chill, and it's not a prayer meeting. It's not casting out devils. You understand? It's just that environment that you could chill and you can appreciate. And notwithstanding that we really want the public to have a sense and a feel of the facility as well, and that they can take advantage of it going forward. If they have any function that they're planning, that kind of thing, that's the spot that you could be at. And I have my own ideas, some of my own personal things going forward. So I have to say that part of my reason for being on the cast is I have my own personal agenda.
That's right.
Yes.
Shameless plug, and I like it. I like it very much.
Indeed.
Pastor Baynes, I want to go back a little bit to something you said earlier, that we must recognize that Christians do have a social appetite.
Sure.
And sometimes, as you mentioned as well, sometimes we don't like to hear the word because we think it's worldly.
Yes.
We think it's a sin to be entertained, and it can't be a sin to be entertained because the things that we carry on our shoulders as Christians, as a human beings, first of all. And when you decide to walk that path, it's really, really heavy on your knee. You kind of need something to laugh at. You need something to sing along to, something to just relax.
Human beings are designed with a capacity to be entertained. That is not a heaven or hell issue. That is just a part of the whole human experience. It is suppressed by belief systems. But the truth of the matter is, there are some times that you just need to be in an environment where you can enjoy and appreciate something that is entertaining. It ain't bringing you no guilt to you. It ain't bringing no stress to you. And I mean, all the issues that we contend with as human beings. There are some issues that require prayer. There are some issues require fasting. Some issues require a word and all those kind of. But there are some issues that just require a chill.
That's right. Absolutely. And no better place to be than this next Friday. Praise by the pool. Praise by the pool.
It requires chill, and you never know who you might meet. Somebody, some of you single women. Yes, this is a thus said the Lord for you. You understand? You might meet somebody there and vice versa and so on. So it also has that component to it. It is a meetup spot.
Pastor Baynes.
No, it's very possible. I mean, all joke aside, I believe it is a fantastic opportunity and a fantastic event. And I want to encourage all those who may have a desire for something like this. You may not have anywhere to go on that evening and so on, or you just want to do something different. This is the spot to be at Praise by the Pool. We down there, and the place is fantastic. I mean, you see the images there. It's just a nice
ambient.
Nice is a terrible word. Nice, but it is a fantabulous place. It is a fantabulous place, and I have to give credit to the manager of the spot, Lady Sylvia Yates. Sylvia has a touch for decorations and interior design, and she's a kind of decoration scientist, right?
I like that too.
Yeah, you know, some people will chop a flower there, chop a picture there, and thing. You understand? No, but she has, there's a science to it, and the place looks really, really well. The facilities and so on, and especially like if you're going to have a wedding, they have some rooms there and stuff that just amazing for preparation and beautiful holding place and so on. There's a rotunda area and stuff, and of course the pool is next door, and you can set up your non-merchant and your food area and all of that. You know, there's space for that as well. So I'm really happy.
Likewise, I feel as if I want to head down there now. Pastor Baynes, in terms of tickets for the event,
Yes.
what is the cost of the tickets and where can we find them?
So we saw the ticket spots running on the screen. I just asked the guys if they could just put that up one more time. Of course, the event, the tickets are $150. You understand? And of course, Penny Savers, Pharmacy, Canaan and Combie, always loved. Yes, NSL School, and office supplies in Canaan. So you can, you know, and of course you can just pay at the door if you come.
Right.
You know, and we're not charging you anything extra if you come and pay at the door. We just really want you to come and enjoy the experience. It is going to be fantastic.
And it begins at 6 p.m. Viewers, I think this is a very, very good event for you to be a part of. Praise by the Pool is a relaxing time, it's a relaxing evening, long weekend holiday, and so of course we want you to come and have a good time. You just might see somebody, you know, somebody from TV might be there. So next week Friday.
And them fellas who doesn't go no way. And, you know, we'll see if we could get them, some of them fellas in the studio. Yeah, we don't see them nowhere else outside the studio. Yeah, they should get out sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
They should get out.
That's right. So next Friday, 6 p.m.
Yes.
Friday, 30th May, 6 p.m. Praise by the Pool is at Birchwood Triangle. $150 for the tickets. You can find them at Penny Savers Pharmacies in Combie and Canaan, as well as Always Loved by Endeavors and NSL School and Office Supplies in Canaan as well. $150 for an evening of fun, entertainment, relaxation, socialization, good food, good company, good music by the pool.
Yes.
So we hope to see you all there. Thank you so much, Pastor Baynes, for coming on this morning.
Yes. You know, and thank you so much for having me. I always thank the team here at Tobago Updates for facilitating us when we have these things to promote and so on. We are thankful. We're looking forward to seeing Mr. William Nana. I'm putting this one out. We need to see Mr. Nana. I've not seen Mr. Nana in a social event for quite some time. So we'll ask the personnel to put the word out that we needed to see him there.
On the playback, Mr. William Nana, you will get this message, so ensure that you are by the pool come next week, Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go for a short break before we continue conversations in studio. And as we go, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.